All right, let's look for the best oversold dividend ETFs, in my opinion, for the month of April. Look, whenever the market is under a lot of pressure, focus on dividend yielding companies, right? Some of these are the highest quality stocks out there. So I'm looking at iShares Select Dividend ETF DVY. I'm looking at the big money signals. Obviously, there was some money that was flowing into the stock in December. ETF. Now we see that in March, everything is basically under pressure, including DVY. Now, what's interesting about DVY is it's currently right around a price of $114 per share. And it used to be over 126 not too long ago. So there is a little bit of a discount here. The dividend yield is 3.6%. That's the forward dividend yield. But check out one of the stocks that are in here just to focus on how high quality this stock is. We're going to be looking at Exxon Mobil Corporation, and this is ticker XOM. Price is right around $107. You can see that this stock has clearly had a lot of big money inflows into it recently. And listen, that has been a theme in 2022 and a little bit in 2023. If we look down at some of the fundamentals of this stock, it's got 1-year sales growth of 42%. Now, its 1-year EPS growth is estimated to fall just about 7%, but forward PE of 10 times makes this one worth extra attention. Let's go to the next one. Now, the reason I'm focusing on dividends is we actually did a really cool study that showed during high volatility, dividend stocks actually outperform. In the description, I'm going to leave a link to that article. It is really awesome. So let's get to the second dividend ETF that I think is potentially oversold. And this is the Schwab US Dividend and Equity ETF. Ticker is SCHD. It is full of a lot of dividend stocks. And you can see it's been a bumpy ride. I mean, what stock hasn't had a bumpy ride this year? But if we just zoom in, we can see that the shares have been accelerating lower on bigger volumes. So it could be potentially oversold. Right now, the share price is around $71, and it was upwards of 78 not too long ago. And here's what's interesting about this ticker is it has a dividend yield, forward dividend of 3.58%. Now, if we go inside this ETF, let's go ahead and check out one of the holdings that has been growing its dividend over a long time. That is Broadcom. So this is a big semiconductor company. You can see that it has had a lot of inflows lately. This is a great company, and it has a forward dividend yield of just under 3%, so 2.9%. You can see a lot of these inflows recently. And let's look at some of the fundamentals of Broadcom. The 1-year sales growth, 21%. The 1-year EPS growth is estimated to be up right around 7%. And it does have a forward PE that is relatively attractive at 15.2 times. Remember, guys, if you like this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. For the number 3 potentially oversold ETF, I'm going to be looking at the insurance space, and this is the SPDR S&P Insurance ETF, ticker KIE. It's full of a lot of insurance companies. They tend to do well whenever rates are high, right? Because they can reinvest their float and get a better coupon payment. So here we go. We can see that the price of this ETF is somewhere around $39, $38, but it has fallen from a high recently of $44. And what's interesting about this ETF is it's got a forward dividend yield of 1.98%. So that is relatively attractive in this environment. So let's go ahead and check in on one of the holdings inside of this ETF, and it is Arch Capital Group. This is ticker ACGL, and it is a familiar name in our research because it has been under a lot of buy pressure recently. If we look at just the 6-month chart, I mean, there were notable inflows that started around $48 with this stock all the way up to 71 and change. If we look under the hood, let's let some of the data roll in. The 1-year sales growth rate is just under 7%. The 1-year estimated EPS growth rate is just over 13%. So you guys remember, hang in there. I know there's a lot of volatility. Remember, none of this is personalized advice of any kind. We just want to help you become a better investor by using data. I'll talk to you guys next time.